The truth lies buried, awaiting discovery. Veil theory.
At the edge of the Taklamakan Desert, caravans disappeared all the time. Sandstorms swallowed entire groups of merchants without leaving behind a single body. Yet, every year, more arrived. Because somewhere beyond those deadly dunes waited the richest markets on earth. For centuries, the Silk Road connected China, the Middle East, India, Africa, and Europe through a gigantic network of trade routes stretching across deserts, mountains, jungles, and pirate-filled seas. Silk, silver, spices, porcelain, ivory, and gold moved across continents in journeys so dangerous that many traders never made it home. In the 1200s, the city of Samarkand became one of the wealthiest places in the world. Merchants speaking Persian, Chinese, Arabic, and Mongolian crowded its markets beneath clouds of incense and dust. One caravan alone could carry enough silk to make a merchant richer than kings back home. But reaching those cities meant surviving some of the harshest environments on earth. The overland routes crossed the freezing Tian Shan Mountains, where travelers could vanish in avalanches overnight. In the deserts, water sources were so rare that entire expeditions died only miles away from safety. Raiders watched the trade roads constantly, waiting for isolated caravans carrying silver and spice. Guards traveled with merchants, but even heavily armed groups were often attacked, and the oceans were even worse. In the Indian Ocean and the South China Sea, merchant ships sailed through monsoon storms, powerful enough to tear wooden vessels apart in minutes. Pirates hunted heavily loaded ships carrying porcelain, gold, and spices, worth fortunes in foreign markets. A single successful raid could make pirates wealthy for life, but the profits were impossible to ignore. In Europe, spices from Asia became symbols of power and luxury. Pepper was so valuable that it was sometimes used like money. Chinese silk sold for enormous prices in royal courts. Arab merchants grew rich, controlling trade between East and West, while cities like Venice transformed into financial superpowers by dominating Mediterranean commerce. Then the Mongol Empire changed everything. By the mid-1200s, Mongol armies controlled enormous territory across Asia. Their conquests were brutally violent, but they also created something merchants had never seen before: a massive protected trade network. Under Mongol rule, traders could move farther across Eurasia than ever before. Goods, inventions, religions, and technologies spread rapidly between civilizations. But the same routes carrying wealth also carried disaster. In the 1340s, merchant caravans and ships unknowingly transported the Black Death across continents. The plague moved through crowded ports and trade cities with terrifying speed. Within a few years, millions were dead. Entire villages disappeared. Some estimates suggest nearly half of Europe's population was wiped out. Trade collapsed. Fear spread everywhere. But eventually, the routes recovered because empires still depended on them. Portugal searched for sea routes around Africa. Spain crossed the Atlantic, searching for faster access to Asian trade. The race to control global commerce triggered colonization, naval warfare, and the rise of massive overseas empires. Entire nations became rich from controlling trade flowing through dangerous oceans. Yet, even as technology improved, the routes remained deadly. Sailors starved during endless voyages. Merchant fleets vanished in hurricanes. Desert caravans still crossed landscapes filled with the bones of failed expeditions. But generation after generation kept risking everything for one reason: the rewards were simply too enormous. In the end, the most dangerous trade route in human history did far more than move cargo. It connected civilizations that once lived worlds apart. It spread inventions, religions, languages, fortunes, and disease across the planet. And the same roads that created immense wealth also reshaped human history forever.